What if I told you that exact piston ring gap that works perfectly in a natural aspirated engine could completely destroy a turbo engine in minutes? Yes, with the same piston, with the same rings and same engine block. But do you know that the piston ring gap used in natural aspirated engine cannot be used in turbo engine even if they are using the same piston, the same rings and the same engine block? Do you want to know why? Then follow this video to the end. If you have been following my channel, you know I've talked a lot about piston ring gap and why it matters a lot. So now I want to tell you that piston ring gap in natural aspirated engine and turbocharged engine is quite different. You should know that turbo engines make more power, yet they also create more heat. They make more pressure and more expansion inside the cylinder. Now let's go to the first part. Piston ring gap exists one because when the metal is hot, the metal expand. So when it expand, the ring gap allow the metal to expand, and piston ring gap also allow the ring to seal the combustion gases so it doesn't escape downward. And before your ring can survive this, now that means that your ring gap must not be too much and it must not be too big. Now let's go to why turbocharged engine runs so hot. In natural aspirated engine, which are engine without turbo or supercharger, this type of engine use atmospheric pressure. But when it comes to turbo engine, they are called forced induction engine. They force hot the compressed air into the cylinder. What does that causes? That causes higher combustion temperatures, higher cylinder pressure, more heat transfer into the piston and rings. So even despite the availability of intercooler, good fuel and proper tuning, turbo engine still runs significantly hot at the ring pack. So and you should know that when there is more heat in the engine, there is going to be more ring expansion. So for that reason, turbocharged engine produces more heat and it require more ring gap. If you use the same ring gap for natural aspirated engine in a turbocharged engine, the ring is going to expand, and when the ring expanded, it's going to touch each other, and when they touch each other, the ring has nowhere to expand to. That will cause something to the engine, such as it could crack the piston ring gland. The piston ring land on the piston, it could crack it. Two, it could break the rings. Three, it could cause to the cylinder. So if you notice that you suddenly lose compression of your engine after engine rebuild, that means that maybe the ring gap you use is too tight. So why natural aspect engine uses tighter ring gap? Because this engine run cooler and they expand less, the rings expand less when you compare it to turbocharged engine. So that is why the ring gap used in turbocharged engine cannot be the same with a natural aspirated engine. So it simply means that in turbocharged engine it require larger ring gap, while in natural aspirated engine tighter ring gap is required. So these are the common myths that people are saying, and I don't want you to apply that. Some believe that tighter ring gap always make more power. That is zero. It is no, no, no. It is a force. Another one is that that the factory gap are fine for boost. No, you need to ensure that you check the ring gap in the cylinder first. And these are the things that you need to know about piston ring gap of a turbocharged engine and piston ring gap on a natural aspirated engine. If you have learned something from this video, don't forget to follow me for more engine tips like this. See you in another video.